2000 here. Now I want to just say I'm happy that I got to review all the franchise of the Predator movies and the Alien movies. But now in this video, I'm gonna rank the worst to best from the Alien franchise to the Predator franchise, from worst to best. I'm not gonna put them all together. I don't know. I prefer to just do them separate because they're both separate franchise. I will include a AVP Requiem and AVP because those are different. But I might mix with AVP like AVP Requiem I'll take out because like those are easily the worst. But I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it. You know what? I'll just put them both together. But we're gonna start off with worst to best with AVP, the Alien franchise, from worst to best. Because there's all four movies from the original with Sir Norton Weaver, Prometheus, Alien Covenant, Alien Romulus, an AVP Requiem, and an AVP. So there are 9 movies. The worst one, I would have to go with AVP Requiem. Piece of shit, boring ass movie. That's very generic. I don't know why that filmmakers made it too dark. It wasn't creepy because it covered everything: the gore, the carnage, the violence. Even the predator blood was even barely seen, and we couldn't even see the pred alien, which was an awesome looking creature. But we didn't even see it because it was too damn dark. Because I don't know what the hell were the filmmakers thinking. That was very stupid of them to do that. But that's a piece of shit. That's the worst one. Number 8, I'm gonna go with Alien Covenant. I do think the movie is a bit boring at times with the slow start of some pacing issues, and some of the characters are very stupid and dumb at times. Not well written. Like some of them are really dumb and not well written. But I have to say that's my least favorite Alien movie because I'm being honest. Like that's my least favorite. But Alien Covenant is number 8. Number 7, I'm gonna go with Aliens, and that'll be a little controversial, but I did mention I'm not really big on Aliens. I prefer the original movie over it. I just like everybody is to each their own. People love Aliens, to each their own, but it really wasn't. It's really not into. It's not really my favorite in the series, and I really can't. It does have some badass parts. Like I do admit why people love it, and to each their own, but just never been my favorite. Number 7 is Aliens. Number 6, I'm gonna go with Prometheus. Good movie. I enjoy it. I do think it's an underrated prequel. But the one thing that I do have a problem with the movie, it does have some pacing issues. Like some of the pacing fucking issues is like some of those scenes in the movie does kind of drag. But I do enjoy it. I do think the engineer is a creepy villain. And he does sound like an intimidating villain to be in a horror sci-fi movie. Like the way he kills David and he starts like killing everybody in the film, pretty scary. And you're fearing and you feel bad for Shaw's character that you want her to survive from not getting killed by the hands of the engineer. So yeah, number 6 is Prometheus. Number 5, I'm gonna go with Alien Romulus. Pretty solid movie with really crazy shit happening in that film. And I recommend folks who have not seen it, especially Sean from Cinephile Sanity, recommend Alien Romulus. It's really good. Not that bad. Besides, like some problems with a boring first half and some characters not being well written. They're kind of boring. But I recommend folks who have not seen it. Recommend Alien Romulus, but Alien Romulus is number 5. Really good one. Number 4, I'm going to go with AVP. I actually like this movie. It's a movie I would defend. I know a lot of people don't like it. To each their own, but I can see why, because it is a PG-13 movie, and that was a bit stupid because they're both R-rated franchise. but I enjoy this one. To me, it was better than Requiem because at least to me this was more exciting, and you were able to see what the hell happened with some of the fight scenes between aliens and predators kicking each other's ass, and I actually do enjoy it. It's not a bad movie. Have fun with it. Number four is AVP. Number three, I'm gonna go with Alien Resurrection. I do think it's an entertaining, underrated alien movie with some of the most grotesque and gruesome kills in this film. Probably the bloodiest movie in the franchise. And I do like that water scene with the alien xenomorph floating and trying to chase after the crew. Pretty well done scene. And I thought Sigourney Weaver and Winona Ryder were pretty good in it. Number two, uh, I'm gonna go with Alien 3. This is definitely my favorite sequel in the franchise. I enjoy Alien 3. People may call it a piece of shit. People may hate this movie. That's fine if they don't like this movie. But for me personally, I actually enjoy this movie. I think this movie fits perfect as a dark film. I enjoy it. Some people may not like it because they hate what happened with the characters from part two. But I'm not big on the second one. I'm more big on this one because I like this shit. I like the dark crap that happens in the movie, and I like the prison setting where it's prisoners against the alien, and Sigourney Weaver's still pretty good and gives it an awesome performance. And you got like I would say this is probably like the one with the most kills in the franchise. Like there's a lot of bloody kills in this movie, especially when you see the assembly cut. There's like more kills and even more F bombs. It's like it's also the most kill and the most F bomb in the franchise. And I enjoy it. I do think Alien 3 kicks ass. And the best is definitely Alien. That is the best all time classic by Ridley Scott. With great cast, great horror, great music, great directing, great story. It's brilliant. It's up there with all time classic horror movies with Exorcist, Chainsaw Massacre, Omen, and Halloween. Great film. And the Xenomorph is crazy. The Xenomorphs are all crazy in the movie, and they're great, and they're bloody and crazy. And Sigourney Weaver does a great performance in this movie. Even though her character is pretty much more like the supporting character, she does get more in the second one, but I still think Sigourney Weaver delivers a great performance, and especially the cast. The best is number one, Alien. And now with going to the Predator franchise from worst to best, where there's three AVPs and then Predator, then okay, so now there's 7 movies in that franchise, and there's gonna be the worst to best. The worst, I'm gonna go with it's toss and turn, but well, of course, automatically it's gonna be Requiem because I include those 2 movies in this franchise ranking. Requiem is the worst, still a piece of shit, fucking sucks. And then the next one that I think is my to me, I personally find as my least favorite Predator movie. Now, of course, these next 2 are a piece of shit. This one and the next one's a piece of shit. I'm not big on Prey. I despise this movie. Prey is number 6, overrated movie. Still don't understand the praise. Just very dull experience, dull movie. I don't really like the actress character killing the predator. I didn't find it convincing, and I didn't like the predator. They made the predator look like a chicken shit in this movie. Very dull movie. Number 5, I'm gonna go with the next movie I think is a piece of shit as well. Well, that one's overrated, but this one's a piece of shit. And it's The Predator from 2018. Comedy bullshit, crap, with disrespecting the original movie, where you get like the original Predator escaping and it goes face to face with the 7 feet tall CGI bastard, and it easily kills it in like 15 seconds. What? So stupid. And it was filled with a lot of cringy, forced comedy crap, and you even got Michael Keegan in it. I'm like, what? Why is this comedy guy in a horror movie? I know his friend Jordan Peele is doing horror movies now, but this guy, I'm not big on this guy, but it's just his comedy shit that he's given, like the lines like, "Oh, your mom has sex with me and it's rated E for teen," or I don't know. It was fucking crap. And also, they gave Thomas Jane one of those embarrassing roles. Like, he's not the fucking lead in this movie because the lead sucks. He doesn't know how to play it. That actor's terrible. Boyd Holbrook, his acting's bad, and he can't play a bad guy either. He's a bad guy in the Logan movie, and he sucks. I'm like, you didn't get Thomas Jane as the lead, but you got this shitty actor, and then you gave Thomas Jane one of the most embarrassing roles where he's a Tourette's syndrome guy, and they're making him say the most random stupid shit like, "Oh, eat your pussy." Really? Like, it wasn't that funny. It was just like very like embarrassing for Thomas Jane to just say random shit in this movie. I like Thomas Jane. It's just fuck. They could have had him as the lead, and it could have been cool to see him as the lead. But even though the movie would have still sucked, but I would have preferred him to be the lead. And I like Thomas Jane from The Punisher. But yeah, 5 is The Predator from 2018. Fuck that movie. And then now number 4, we're going to the good ones. Number 4, I'm gonna go with AVP in my ranking. I still enjoy this movie and I defend it to this day. Kick-ass film. And then number 3, I'm gonna go with Predator 2. I do enjoy Predator 2. I do think this movie kicks ass. It's a stupid, fun action movie that everybody could call it. It's a bit stupid at times, but I enjoy it. I still think it's a badass film. And Kevin Peter Hall is great as the Predator. And I thought Danny Glover was great as the lead character, Mike Harrigan. And him having the fight with the Predator in the spaceship, to me, was a better finale than the finale with Nanu fighting the Predator and Prey, which I thought was bullshit. But I enjoyed the fight with Harrigan fighting the Predator. And it was cool to see the Xenomorph skull there, teasing the AVP movie. But yeah, a lot of brutal kills, pretty crazy shit. I like how Predator is more in a different environment. And you get like pretty crazy kills with new toys that he uses to kill everybody. And then the next one, number 2, because number 3 is Predator 2. Number 2 is Predators from 2010, produced by Robert Rodriguez, which I thought he directed it. But it's a pretty badass movie with a lot of pretty good cast in it. Adrien Brody, I was kind of niffy with his performance because I thought he was okay, but he kind of grew on me now. And I do like the other cast members, like I like Walter Goggin in it, Mahershala Ali's in it, Topher Grace is in it, and he does an interesting twist where he's a bad guy. And Danny Trejo's in it. Machete's in there, fucking A. But there's some plenty kills in it, and it's pretty brutal. And even Lawrence Fishburne's in the movie, and he gets a blast kill by the Predator's blaster. And then you get a badass kill by when Walter Goggin gets cocky and he's like killing the Predator, but the Predator kills him back, which is the Berserker Predator, and he pulls his spine and skull out when he's alive. That was a badass part. And yeah, that's pretty badass. And the Berserker Predator is pretty badass. Like, this Predator would have gave that 7 feet tall bastard from the Predator a run for its money. Like, it would have not been bitched out in a fight. It would definitely kill that 7 feet tall bastard, CGI bastard. And I enjoyed Predators. Pretty crazy movie, and a lot of crazy shit throughout. I do think it's an underrated movie. That one and Predator 2. Number 2 is Predators. And then the number 1 is Predator from 1987. That's the best. Still to this day, that is the best. That's a classic. With Arnie Schwarzenegger kicking ass, taking no names like a motherfucker. With his commandos of Sandy Landham, Carl Weathers. Rest in peace, those 2 great actors. And also Jesse Ventura's in the group. Bill Duke, Yeah, great set of actors from the 80s kicking ass. And then Kevin Peter Hall as the Predator was amazing. And it was brilliant that the poster didn't show the Predator. It was showing Arnold Schwarzenegger in the POV vision of the Predator. So, like, that was brilliant. And he's not even seen in the trailer. So, like, that's pretty badass. But the first one is the badass movie. You one ugly motherfucker with all the classic lines. Knock, knock. Get to the chopper. All the crazy shit that they say the lines in the movie. What the hell are you? What's getting Billy so spook? Yeah. Predator from 1907 is definitely the best one. Number one is number one, motherfucker. Number one. But yeah, that's my ranking for Predator for the AVP franchise of Alien, worst to best, and worst to best for Predators. Rank yours favorite in the comments, folks, from worst to best with AVP. If you want to mix them all together, that's up to you. But if you want to do them separate with your own ranking with for Alien Predator franchise, that's cool. But yeah, have a good day, everybody, and see you on the next one. So yeah, and that's the end for the franchise of Alien review. Take care, folks.